What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back to you guys with another live stream from the Millennial Motivation Entrepreneur YouTube channel. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel and joining for the first time via live stream or after the video uploads, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here and add you to our awesome community. We also have a group chat through the Discord app. If you don't know what Discord is, it's an easy app you can download on any smartphone. Google, Android, Apple, any smartphone. Super easy. If you click the link after you download the app, it'll take you right to our group, and it's super easy to join. It's totally free. I don't charge for anything, of course, associated with this channel, and there's about 80 of us in there now, so it's just awesome to see that community growing day by day, week by week, month by month. But with that, we will go ahead and hop right in, and of course, if we ever have any technical difficulties, just be sure to let me know there in the chat. From here and there, we kind of have some mic issues, but hopefully today we won't have any. But today was very volatile, in my opinion, at least. We had a lot of back and forth. We almost went negative. We might have even went negative, and I just didn't notice. I don't think we actually went completely negative on the day, but we were super close a few times, and you can see there were lots of little buying opportunities throughout the day. And I missed out on a very, very good opportunity, two of them actually, one of them being right here, and then another one being right here. This one was a little bit of a buying opportunity, but then I missed this one as well. Of course, I have a full-time job, so that happens. There's a lot of times where I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't have the best of service, and I don't want to really test the waters and hop in a position knowing I'm going to try to get out fairly quickly if I know my internet can kind of be laggy here and there and cost me some money. So I ended up waiting actually till I got home. Most of you that have been following for a while and follow on Discord know that I had a day trade open up today. I have another one opening up tomorrow, and then I have another one opening up Friday. And I did go ahead and use my one today. We used it literally the last 5-10 minutes of the market session, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But you can see overall when exactly I pretty much hopped in. We were pretty much touching oversold condition, and just, it's kind of like watching the same movie over and over. Whenever you see a sudden move over the last kind of half hour, you tend to, just based on experience, we see it either bounce up or push to the downside. Pretty much inverse kind of what you see over the last 15 to 30 minutes of trading most of the time. That doesn't mean I would do this type of trading technique on a daily basis whatsoever. It just happened to play out in my favor, and I went ahead and hopped in and took advantage, and we got in and out within 2 to 3 minutes. How's it going there, Josh? But as you can see, we pulled up the Robinhood account. We made 60 bucks today. I don't know exactly where this whole 7 cents came from, but whatever. Pretty much up $60 on the day. If we pull up the history for today's trade, and you're probably wondering, well, weren't you at, it was like $3,400? Yes, I was, and we took a horrible trade on Apple and lost a little bit of money on that, to say the least. And I think total we lost somewhere around like $100 or something like that. So that was a good little smack on the butt to keep me in line, so to speak. Just stick with what works at the end of the day. I don't really tend to have the best of trades when it comes to kind of holding overnight, holding over weekend, and simply whenever it comes to going short, like buying puts. So I'm just sticking with what works for me, which is just simply scalping these options on SPY, trying to get in and out of them usually within a few minutes. So as you can see right here, we did this trade a few hours ago. Again, like I said, literally right before the close. So this shows it was literally a 1 minute trade. It was actually about 2 to 3. So I mean, it's showing 1 minute, but whatever the case is, I mean, 1 minute even looks better, but it was about 2 to 3 minutes in all honesty. So I mean, we made $60 in just a couple minutes. It was a 4% profit trade. As you can see, we bought 20 contracts at $77 a piece. So we made $3 of profit divided by our $77 investment. Again, 3.9% profit return. Not too bad for a little 1 to 3 minute trade, I don't think. And as you can see here, you can see exactly where we got in. And literally, if I had held this for another minute and a half, you can see I would have made a lot more money. I actually showed you guys in Discord the screenshot, because Robinhood will sometimes glitch, especially when you do your trades really quickly, like these quick 1 to 10, 20-minute trades, it'll glitch and kind of still show the return as if you would have held it. And literally my profit would have went from $60 when I sold right somewhere in this range to $200 by close. So, I mean, yeah, it did suck, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to get caught like having to hold this overnight because my order didn't get filled or something like that. Like, say I tried to get filled up here at the top and then it started to pull down and I didn't get filled. That would have really sucked, right? So, I mean, like I always say, I would rather cover too early 10 out of 10 times and make money 10 out of 10 times than end up holding too long 10 out of 10 times and end up losing money 10 out of 10 times. So you just have to kind of look at it like that. But ideally, I would have had more time in the market session and I probably would have held, and then that would have been an awesome profit. It would have went from a 4% profit to over 12, almost I think 13% profit. So, I mean, it is what it is. Still can't complain at all. I mean, good profit for literally just a quick in and out trade. I thought I wasn't even going to trade on the day, right around a quarter till 3 o'clock Central Time, because I'm in Central Time, of course. But then the market kind of started dipping, and I was like, you know what? I got a feeling once I saw this wick right here, we had this long wick on the minute chart. I was like, I got a feeling they're getting ready to pump this into the close. I don't know how much, but I think they're going to pump it a little. Sure enough, they did. I wrote it out. I mean, you can see literally where I got in right here on this little jump. And then as this candle is riding up, I sold. I think I sold it like right at the EMA line, the 12 EMA right here. So, I mean, it was a good trade. Like I said, we'll get it pulled up again. That way you guys can see. Like I said, it's showing a minute was the trade, but it was actually about 2 minutes total. So, I mean, I won't complain about making $60 in 2 minutes, that's for sure. But just to show you guys, just to put in a little bit in perspective, this morning, again, I missed out. Is my Thinkorswim freezing right now? Hopefully it's not overall. Hopefully not everything's freezing. Let's see. Make sure that we're still live. So, stream resumed. I don't know what the heck happened there. Let's see. Are we still up? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there. My whole laptop froze, apparently, for a minute. I think it had something to do with Thinkorswim. But let me make sure that we're doing all right really quickly. So, saying we're doing, says we're live, but low video output. So, hopefully it's doing all right, and hopefully we're back up. I think my whole laptop kind of glitched because it got stuck on Thinkorswim for a minute. So, I think it was something with the Thinkorswim platform. It was stuck on sell for some reason. But, back to it. To put everything in perspective, first thing this morning, if I can go back, let's see, what time are we at here? 9:44. Go back a little bit more. So to put everything in perspective, I was looking at getting in this morning on this little dip right here, and I didn't, and I really regret that. Again, like I said, I was busy at work, and I was kind of in an iffy area when it came to service, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to get caught holding something and then it end up losing me money or something like that. So I didn't make the trade. But if I bought in down here, once I saw it go oversold, just from this point here to this point here, it was going to be, that trade specifically was going to be a $540 profit position that I would have had. It was going to be a little bit longer of a trade and you guys know, I probably wouldn't have even held it that long. In all honesty, I probably would have went up to here. But even this, if I remember right, this one was going to be somewhere around, because I was going to do a 20 contract position, keep in mind, like I did at the end of the day today. And 20 times 10, this was a $10 rise right here alone. That was still going to be a $200 profit trade. So I missed out on that. But at the end of the day, you never miss out. Like, just don't ever look at it as missing out, because then you'll start forcing stuff, and then you'll have a situation like me where you lose internet service for a while, and then the trade ends up going against you. Say you bought in somewhere right here, which I wouldn't have suggested, but then you would have been profitable, but then next thing you know, oh shit, I'm down. So you just have to kind of be careful, obviously. But you guys know I don't really tend to hold these very long. And then this one was the killer. This one was going to be hundreds of dollars of profit. I forget how much exactly, but the two trades combined cost me what would have been $900 of profit. Of course, if I even had 2-day trades available, which I didn't. But this one was going to be, if I remember right, roughly $450 to $500 of profit from this point down here, where I was looking at potentially buying, which you guys know if I did, I probably would have sold at this point. Still would have been a couple $100, but if I would have held out, that would have been on the day about $1,000. So again, you don't really want to take too much. You don't want to necessarily beat yourself up too much about it, because like I said, I generally wouldn't hold that long anyways. I probably would have got out right here. Still would have been a couple $100 of profit right here, a couple $100 worth of profit somewhere in here. But it is what it is. I won't complain again about making $60 worth of profit in literally what showed as 1 minute, which was really about 2 minutes of trading. So, but I mean, that's how simple it is, guys. All you got to do is just find some weakness. And I was looking at the MACD too, because at first I was like, you know what, my RSI has not gone oversold. So I was kind of worried at first when I hopped into this trade, because I was like, we got room still to move to the downside. But then that's when I looked at the MACD and I was like, you know what, our MACD's kind of been in some selling for a little bit now. Like when you look at the overall day chart of the MACD, I was like, we've kind of been in a little bit of a selling mode here for the last about an hour, if I remember right. So I was like, it's probably due for some sort of a little bounce. And again, it's like watching the same tape over and over. When you see kind of a little bit of selling going into the close, we tend to have a little bounce at some point, usually within the last couple minutes of trading. Or if you see a rise going into the close, it's never a big surprise if you see a drop. Again, I wouldn't necessarily suggest that kind of trading on a day-by-day scalping basis. Just like with doing trades right out of the gate, you guys know I hate trading that first really 30 minutes to an hour. I try to avoid it as much as possible, but sometimes it does offer a good opportunity here and there, and it's just worth playing it. Especially more so early in the morning is the one that's a little bit more risky and volatile, just because, again, the market, as you can see, is really trying to just figure out what it wants to do for the day. And then usually after about an hour or so, you get either one of your lows of the days or highs of the day, so then you can kind of play it from there. But I mean, it's really just that simple, guys. Just pay attention to your indicators. And specifically, me specifically, whenever I'm in doubt, I take a look at my MACD. Again, I seen that we were in a little bit of selling, had quite a bit of selling going on over, I was looking at the wrong one, this one right here. You can see we had some selling going on for really how long? About, let's see, how many minutes? 45 minutes. So yeah, about an hour, we had some pretty strong selling going on. And then it looked like the selling was potentially going to wear off and we were going to hit some buying. So then I hopped in. You can see I waited for close to the MACD cross, and then boom, I rode it up. Like I said, I never really pay attention to one specific indicator. I take a look at, on my cell phone, I have, was it the 8 EMA, 34 I believe, along with some other ones, different simple moving averages, like I think the 100, 200, 300, etc. on the minute chart. I mean, I pay attention to various of indicators and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the most important ones are going to be your RSI and your MACD. If you just look at those, if one is kind of iffy, like it was in this case, where you're like, we're getting close to oversold, but not quite, just look at your MACD and see how long we've been kind of in a selling mode. But I don't want to take too much of your guys' time today. I just wanted to hop on really quickly just to kind of give you guys overall updates. Like I said, on Sunday, I was probably going to try to do a stream again Wednesday. Like I said, we're up $60 on the day. After the Apple trade, that now puts us at, what would that be, like minus 40 roughly. I don't remember exactly. I think it's somewhere around minus 40 after you take out, there's like $100 loss or something like that on Apple. Again, just a little smack on the butt just to remind me, hey, stick with what works, stupid. Don't try to get overcomplicated. It's just my problem going into that trade was, hey, I have no day trades available. Let me look at something that is setting up for a potential good little play, just to have some skin in the game and try to make some more money whenever I don't have the day trades available. And as you can see, I mean, I was just sitting there looking at Apple, and at the time, Apple was, what day was it? It was Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, I was looking at it right here. I was seeing that we were starting to touch overbought, and when I was just looking at the chart overall, I was like, Apple's kind of come a long way lately. I'm going to go ahead and place a put right at the end of Friday, and then obviously you can see I just got hit hard from there. Apple did actually open up down that day for all of about 10 seconds, and then boom, it just shot up, and then from there, it was all over but the crime, obviously. So I just took my little butt whooping and I learned my lesson. Just stick with your 3-day trades, even though it does suck. Again, PDT's bullshit. You guys know that how I feel about PDT, but I mean, it is what it is. Just stick with what works at the end of the day. Keep growing your account, keep investing in your account, and eventually you'll hit that 25,000 before you know it. Right now we're between 3,000 to 4,000, so I mean, we're literally about 1/5 of the way there. So we'll see how it goes over the next few months, and I'll keep you guys updated on my day trades for the week. I'll probably try to do another stream tomorrow. Just depends on how my day at work goes and everything, but I'm really going to try to do another stream tomorrow to give you guys another update on scalping these SPY options. But hopefully you guys stayed green today. Hopefully you made a little bit of money. Let me know in the comments after this video uploads if you were green or how the week's been going overall. Or of course, if you have any questions, just shout them out in the comments. I'm usually pretty responsive pretty quickly. And then of course, if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me in our Discord group chat app that's down in the description. And then I believe all my social media is down there as well. And then of course, if you're new, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon. That way you will be notified every time we go live or when another new video uploads. But on that note, hopefully you guys had a good day. Hopefully you guys, like I said, stayed green. Hopefully you guys are having a great week so far. But until next time, keep on going out there, making your profits, covering your profits, and achieving some financial freedom this year. And I will see you guys, like I said, hopefully again tomorrow for another live stream. Take it easy, guys.